The content of this radio show is to provide information and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered advice or a recommendation. Thing or Two About Life, Total, is an adult podcast and recommended for mature audiences only. No content from the radio show can be used without the permission of Thing or Two About Life, Total. Thank you.
I am so into me, but I can learn a thing or two from you. I can weather the storm all by myself, but I'm so glad I got a total crew.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back into A Thing or Two About Life. It is the Total Podcast. I am one of your hosts. I am Mario, and I am joined by the crew, the fam, my peeps, my everyday cast of characters. It's been a minute since we came through, but we here right now. We heard that there's inclement weather throughout the country, so we're gonna try to get this one in and get it on out before we won't be able to do it. So we're just gonna let everybody introduce themselves. We're gonna give Marlena a chance to go first today, since she's gonna be with us for as long as she possibly can. All right, Marlena, how you doing, cat lady?
Meow, everybody. Hey, Mitch. How's things going out there? Thank you for coming in. I hope that you remember to bring a friend this week. We love having you, so stay tuned. I'm sure we're gonna have a shenanigans going on and a good show. Hey, meow.
All right. Well, with that being said, how you doing, Lee Jack, my brother? What's up? Talk to him.
What's up, everybody? Lee Jack, a.k.a. Triple H, a.k.a. Mr. Make It Do What It Do. You can also call me Mr. Twitching and Glitching tonight, because that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean, I told y'all we got that weather going. It's already starting with the technical difficulties, but we still, as Lee Jack say, we're going to make it do what it do. And Big Mitch in the house, y'all. Go on and talk to him, Mitch.
Big Mitch in the house. Let's play a game of cat and mouse. You see what I'm doing? I'm trying to get my cologne on.
Your cologne on?
Yeah,
well, tell
boy.
the people, what that cologne is. What that perk by the pound? What's that?
I got a family member that sell cologne, and we can't be putting him out in the air like that because it might get him in trouble.
Oh, okay. I got you. We're gonna keep that in house.
Yeah, boy.
All right, we got our producer extraordinaire, the beautiful Miss Andrea. How you doing?
I'm good.
There we go.
Touch.
There she go with that tickle box stuff.
Get ready to
Me and a woman.
That's all you got to say?
That's all she got to say.
all I got to say. I'm good, y'all. I'm good. Make sure you edit that part.
I will do no such thing.
See, there you go with that old bullshit like that. That's what
You
we
did
talking
it.
about
You
right
did
there.
it. You
That's
did
that
it.
bullshit. But welcome back, listeners, viewers, whatever it is you're doing. Welcome back, Mitch. Long time no see. Sorry I missed the last couple of podcasts, but hey, I'm here to say that's all that matters is just for you. So, right, Mario.
Okay, like them streets say, Shawty, you got to stand on that, Shawty. You got to stand on that. And last but not least, we got our resident beautiful woman, Mama D. Talk to him.
Good evening, everybody. Suki now. Don't let Andrea fool everybody. She's been on punishment, and that's why she has been on the podcast. She's so happy to be. Wait, I didn't disturb you while you did the introduction. So while she's doing all that laughing, back with us, we put her back in place because she's been isolated in a different room. But we're glad to have you here.
Yeah. What you been doing y'all? What got you in isolation, Andrea? The people want to know.
The hell if I know shit, I want to know my damn shit. Can somebody tell?
That's because she does so much she don't know what she does wrong or what she does right.
I guess not. I'm always in trouble around this camp and don't even know I'm in trouble.
Well, if that's the case, shit, we in that same boat. Speaking
I
of
know.
boats, speaking of boat, at some point we're gonna talk about this damn submarine. Even though we talked about it personally amongst ourselves.
I don't have
But
no favor. All of y'all can get in trouble at any time. Y'all ought to know that by now.
Just
yes,
put me
we
in the
do.
corner twiddling my thumbs.
Hey, y'all, don't forget we out there in them digital streets, in them social media streets. On all the hold on, Madeline. Let me get this out there, Madeline. We'll get you, Madeline.
Jesus.
Yes.
Go ahead. I was
Join us out
forgetting
there in them
about.
social media streets, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere that there's social media, y'all can find us at. Don't forget to go to the website. That is
TotalView22.com.
TotalView22.com. And don't forget the email address. That is
Hey, TotalView22 at Gmail.
see how well we work together.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Okay, we got all that out the way. Don't forget, and hey, don't forget to come to the Facebook group. Join us. I don't know what has happened in the last couple of days, but we have had an uptick of people joining the group. I've seen I don't know, the last 9 people join. Welcome them to the group. I can't recall y'all name right now, but welcome to the group. Somebody been letting y'all in, so welcome to the group. For all the admins out there, thank you for letting these folks in. So without further ado, Miss Madeline.
Mario, why you always leaving me out at the introduction time? Why?
Oh, you're not talking.
Didn't the people vote last week for me to stay?
Did they?
But anyway, y'all, forgive me if I dip out, because me and Miss Marlene, we went to a wedding and we stuck at the airport right now. So we have to dip out. Y'all please forgive us, But I do got one more thing I want to say. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Them wheels done just went crazy and done flew off and can't come back. Dang.
Damn, speed bumps and potholes.
Everything. Who is all up under there?
See that the bus came out the garage. I don't know what that was. Good gracious.
Madeline, I done told her she can't.
The curb rash is real.
Just go on, Mario, because you know how Madeline is.
Boy, I told her before she came that number 12, but here it is.
I told her before she came on here to keep her mouth shut.
I thought the number 12 had disappeared too, but I guess not.
No,
them wheels just rolled off and they just kept going. They just rolled and rolled and Madeline.
Woo.
But in Madeline's defense, we never did discuss. Should we say anything about this publicly or keep it quiet? We never did discuss it.
Madeline needs to keep her mouth shut.
I wasn't a part in those discussions, but we never did discuss it. So hey,
you know what? But you did kind of try to throw me under the bus a little bit about that. But let's move on to what we really supposed to talk about.
Okay, let's address the. I want to say let's just address the cat in the room. For all the people that's listening.
Always email us. You can always email us at atotalview22@gmail.com. Get your questions or comments, all of that hit to us, and we will address them on the show. Woo! And don't forget to check out their YouTube channel. I mean, shit is really getting heated in here tonight already. Yeah, all of that.
So we just gonna move on from that, right?
Yeah,
is that what you're saying?
Yeah, right.
Okay. All right. I got it.
Madeline is a mess.
Madeline is a trouble.
Yep. All right. So real quick, we ain't gonna pull no punch. We're gonna ask this question right off the bat. And I'm gonna start with you, Miss Dianetta. What is something that you feel that you could say that is not going to be a popular opinion? Might even make somebody mad. You know, I'm talking about stuff that people don't normally say, like it ain't cool to say, but in your mind, this is what you've been thinking, and maybe this is what you've been wanting to say. What is something?
To anybody?
To anybody. I mean, world issues. I mean, some that, you know, is not a popular opinion to say. People might be like, damn, you supposed to think that, but you don't really supposed to say it.
I can't stand that I've been tolerating you all these years.
I'm sorry. You got to give me something else because I have heard you say that.
No, you have not. You have not.
Ooh, I'm sorry. I hear that almost every day. Ooh, I can't with you. Ooh, I can't.
I may have told you that I could, but I have not said that to the person.
Okay. All right. I got you. I was looking for something that's, you know, a little bit more edgy, you know. So, cause we all got thoughts that we dare not share with people, and people might say, "Damn, that's how you really feel." You know, it don't have to be hurtful or nothing, but we all think shit that it ain't a popular opinion.
That's all
hurt my garage door open.
I'm basically an even keel person. That's it for me. I don't talk about controversy.
Okay. All right, I ain't gonna be mad at that. Who wants to take a shot at this? Who wants to go next on this question?
Stay out of my motherfucking lane.
Wait, you know how you be around people?
Here we
sometimes?
Go. Yeah.
What?
Go ahead.
No.
I'm just saying. You know how you be around people sometimes and they be talking and popping that chewing gum and they be doing like and it sound all nasty and stuff, and they keep running their mouth. You want to turn around and look at them and say, "Would you shut the fuck up and stop chewing that goddamn chewing gum like that?"
Yes. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Stuff like that, because I have been there too. Be like,
that irks me so bad. And that irks me. Oh, I can't stand it when people do that. And then they seem like they just get right up in your ear.
People who don't chew with their mouth closed, you swear to God, shit finna fly out their mouth on you the way it be sounding like a feeding time at the zoo. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and then they be smacking with it.
Yeah, they be smacking with it. You know,
I can't stand that.
It's like no one was ever taught like table etiquette or something. You do not. I mean, in some places it's okay to smack your food, smack when you're eating and things like that, but not here. We respect. We're supposed to respect each other a little bit more than that. And instead at the table smacking, that drives me so crazy.
Yeah. All right, good call, Marlene. That bubble gum, that chewing gum, yeah, that one. What about you, Marlene? You finna Andrea, you finna get ready to give us one. What you got?
That's bullshit.
Huh?
That's bullshit.
What's some bullshit?
That's some anything. It's just some bullshit. It can be horse shit, cow shit, just bullshit.
Oh, okay.
You know, like in the sense of, and I have that bad habit. I hear some shit, and I'd be like, man, that's some straight up bullshit. But then it accidentally just comes out instead of me just silently saying it to myself. You know, some bullshit.
Wow. Okay. So
yeah, it's some bullshit, Mario.
All right.
Well, Mario, before we got to the airport today, we went out to get something to eat, and this young lady come walking by, and she didn't have on her clothes proper, like, and she had a shirt on where you could see her belly, but her belly was hanging down over her stomach, and she had on one of them belly rings. And then I looked down there, and her shoes didn't match her outfit, and I was like, "What ungodly thing have you done here, honey? You is not put together right." She was a terrible mess.
Wow.
That's messed up, Miss Madeline. I'm sorry that she wasn't dressed to your specifications.
I'm like, what ungodly thing have you got on there, honey? And then she looked just terrible. I wanted to tell her too. You don't match, honey, and you look a terrible mess.
We glad you didn't do that, Miss Madeline. That way, this little portion of the show will be done from the emergency room. We think you didn't say that. We glad.
Yeah, because you know what? I don't fight. I fight. And we was at the Ghetto Golden Corral.
Oh.
You know the Golden Corral over there in the Ghetto.
Well. I ain't gonna go to Corral is a good place to go. I don't care where it's at.
I'm just saying, but you know what? I like Golden Corral, but I'm just saying, they probably fight over there. The people that's coming in there probably fight a lot. So I didn't want to be, trying to get beat up or nothing.
All you'd have had to do to stop that fight was threaten to dump out that pan of shrimp. Everybody would have come the fuck down.
Lord have mercy.
Everybody would have come the fuck down. Wait now. She getting out of hand. Let's stop this shit. All right, what you got for her, bro? What's an unpopular opinion that, people might say, damn, he wrong for that?
Well, when people be talking and they be saying a whole bunch of stupid shit, just want to tell them, you sound dumber than a box of rocks.
Wow.
Oh, man. Has it ever been one of them situations where you kind of had to sit there and just endure it? Where you be like, Jesus, bro, I want to tell them so bad, but I can't. I just got to sit here and deal with it.
Yeah, and then I just sit there at the end of the thing, just ask them, what the fuck is you talking about?
And then, Leah got this way of, saying it so sharp to make you feel like, oh, okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna go, okay, cause you just make me feel like I'm dumb as shit. Okay, I'm out. Cause he be so short and sharp with you. You know what I mean?
You got to get to the point. You got to get to the point.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Mitch, you there?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Okay, what you got for him, Mitch? Unpopular opinion. I'm expecting something good from you, Mitch.
I bet you are. It's simple too. Hell no, I'm not moving that shit. You asked me to put it over there. I already brought it in here, motherfucker. You should have told me that shit before I brought it in. I'm not picking that shit back up. I'm not moving it. Hell no.
I would imagine you've said that a time or two.
I've said it and thought it.
Wow.
Yep. I can't stand for a motherfucker that have me come in with a cart full of shit and I walk in, nobody even look my way, then I go to unstacking it and they, can you put that? Hell no. I'm not. It's not my job to rearrange your furniture. All I'm supposed to do is get it to you. Once you get it, that's you.
Yeah.
So hell no.
Okay. I ain't gonna say I don't got none, but I got a pet peeve. My one thing that I'd say that probably is an unpopular opinion is that and they say all kids are kids and people are beautiful. I'm telling you, some of these goddamn kids been here before, and some of them ain't right in the goddamn head and they touch. It's unpopular to say. Some kids are bad as hell, man.
I just tell you last night,
Some
kids
kids
are
are bad
not,
as hell.
they're just misunderstood. Damn.
Misunderstood my ass.
That's right. Misunderstood my ass. Some of these kids, to the point where you looking like, I know if I ever raise my hand to that one, I'm going to prison. I already know it. I already know it. And as I tell y'all all time past my going to prison years. So some shit you just got to take. But these kids different, man. I just don't know. They don't know how to go nowhere and sit down and get out your face and shit. They just stay constantly in your face asking you for shit. And then when you finally do snap, they think you the worst person in the world when you beat the hell out of them.
Yeah.
But that's because the kids nowadays are not afraid of anything. We were afraid of our parents. These kids aren't afraid of anything.
Not afraid of a damn thing.
Yeah. But they've been
Sure
empowered.
was, D.
Huh?
I said I sure was.
Oh yeah, I was too.
Because we knew, this is the truth. We knew when the motherfucker coming through that door to help you, period, point blank. We knew no matter what you went to school looking like or whatnot, was nobody coming to help you. See, they empowered. They know that if they go to school and mention anything about they being beat, hit, or mistreated at home, somebody gonna be at your door before they get home.
It's true. That is true.
So they empowered. We just knew wasn't nobody coming.
With somebody in uniform.
Yeah. Like Rick Pitino told the Baltimore fan, Robert Parrish and Larry Bird not coming through that door. But nobody coming for you. What nobody coming. Your grandmama could beat the hell out you and you just lay there. You like, hey, no, nobody see that. Everybody, and they'll say, what the fuck you do to make her mad like that? They feel sympathy for her that she had to hit you.
Right.
So yeah, that's all, man. So, all right, Leon, I'm gonna start off. We're gonna transition into this one. Leon, would you take offense to a woman if y'all get together, everything vibing, and she say, hey, Leon, before we go any further, I need to know what your body count is. Would you take offense to it?
Wait a minute, say what? Ask that question again.
Leon is dating somebody, and she saying it's going good. And she said, but before we go any further, I need to know what your body count is. I need to know how many people you've been with, because that don't gonna determine how if we go any further. Would you take offense if she need to know your body count, Leon?
But she take offense if I told her what my body count was.
Do he know what his body count is? That's the question.
I can give you an estimate. I can give you a roundabout number around the way.
Oh man.
An exact number? That's been long gone. That's long gone. Somebody keep counting. Nobody keep count that high. Shit.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ.
Now, by the flip side of that, would you feel some type of way if she gave you a high body count?
Shit. Probably not.
Okay, because men and women sometimes feel different about the body count.
Right.
What about you, Marlena? Guy told you, hey, everything going good. He asked you. He said, all right, before we go further, I need to know how many people you've been with. What's your body count? You being honest? You telling the truth? Or you going, well, you need to know that. That's the past. What's your route you take?
I would ask him, why he would need to know that, but I wouldn't have a problem telling him. But you know what? I would never ask anybody that if I'm feeling them, if I like them. If I like you, I like you. I don't need to know nothing about your past. But if he asked me, I think I would kind of be a little bit offended by it, but I would, by him asking me that, but I would give him an answer.
Now, when we flip that around, would you feel some type of way if he gave you a high body count? Would you feel some type of way? Or either, let me ask you this, is there such thing as too high of a body count for a guy to you?
I mean, I don't see why that would matter if we're dating, if we're dating exclusively.
Okay. All right, that's a
Because
good
a lot of
answer.
people do things in their past that they don't do no more. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I mean, but some women and some men alike always feel like, you only got so much tread on the tire, So I don't want you if you don't, spread yourself that thin, Some
But
women
you know
and
what?
men think like that.
When I think about my teenage years and the guys that I knew, the ones in my neighborhood and in my high school and places like that, they was after what they could get. So they probably got a lot. Just, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
All them begging niggas that I knew from my neighborhood and from across town, the neighboring communities. There was a bunch of begging niggas. They was after what they could get. So yeah, they probably got a lot, in their youth. But when you grow up and you look back on some things that you did, maturing and whatnot, things you do back then you don't do now. A lot of them. Some of them probably still do, but some of them just grow up. And so yeah, they might have a high body count from their youth or whatnot. So, it'll be a lot of single people if they start going by that.
Yeah. First of all,
I'm
you
just
have to get
saying,
some people.
you might
A
miss
lot
the
of
man
people
of
ain't
your
gonna even be
dreams if you
truthful
worry about
about it.
that.
I guarantee you more women lie about body count than men do. More women ain't gonna be truthful about that. What you think about that, Miss Dinetta? Then we're gonna let Andrea roll that, finish this out.
I wouldn't ever ask a guy that, but if they ask me, they have a problem answering it because my account won't go over one hand, so I'm good.
I heard that one hand. I was one hand in high school. What you talking?
Oh,
I was gonna say, that's why I wouldn't be afraid to tell mine because my grandma ran a tight ship. She had a house full of girls and she wasn't playing. And I was like Dinetta said, I was scared of my parents.
As I told y'all before, and I told you before, when I went out on dates, when I came home, my mama was smelling drawers, so I know.
Damn.
God, dog.
All right, but so for you,
I had my handful after I got grown and got my own apartment. But no. So I wouldn't have a problem telling them. But would I ever ask a guy? No. Mm-mm.
Okay, but would you have a problem, even though you said you got the one hand, but he come through? Is there a number for you that'll make you go shit? You know what I'm saying? Could his body count ever be too high for you?
No, because I was married to Frank Frazier. No. And I was his third wife. Okay, so yeah, no. And he grew up in a whole house. So do I need to keep going?
No, I get it.
But Mario, if they man enough to tell you the truth that they got this high count, they don't have anything to hide.
Exactly.
They don't have
I
anything.
agree with you 100%. But a lot of women don't see it that way, and I know men don't see it that way. A lot of men don't see it that way when it comes to women. A woman coming there and tell you she done slept with over 150 people, you'll be like, yeah, it won't be 151, not here.
Mario, 150.
That's like being with a porn star. That's worse than being with a
Yes.
porn star.
Ain't nothing wrong with a porn star.
150 people.
You go right ahead with that then.
Mario, you always get extreme with something. Why you had to say 150?
So let me ask you a question. You don't think by our age that 150 is possible?
It is.
I ain't saying it ain't possible, but damn.
Man,
Okay,
there were some girls in by college and had 150 by college.
That's what I was about to say.
God.
Where I come from, and I ain't knocking nobody else where they grew up.
Outrageous. I mean, unless you're a porn star, like Mish or somebody said, that's kind of outrageous.
You ain't got to be no porn star.
Marlena,
y'all can't be.
Marlena, we got 3 guys up here. Mitch, Leon, and Mario, and I can bet you my paycheck that 2 out of the 3 done slept with 150 women. See, Mitch admitted it, and Leon, you might as well put your hand up too.
I'm gonna say this right here. I appreciate you thinking that highly of me, but I don't think it done hit 150.
Mercy.
Yeah. I mean, maybe if you cause like Lee just said, you get to a point where you don't even remember names no more. All you remember Shawty with the red hair. You know what I'm saying? It get to
yo, that's horrible.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
It's the truth.
One
The
day,
truth.
one day,
One day.
yeah, about 10 years ago, when I first got on Facebook, right? I went through my friends list, and just on my friends list, I say I done been
Hold
with.
on, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that, Lee Jack. You're gonna get yourself in trouble, bro.
Not,
Don't say it. Don't do it.
I
Think
can
about
say
what you're finna say. Don't do
about
it. Ooh.
40. I think I was at 45, maybe 50 on my friends list.
Damn.
Got to be more careful, boy.
Lord.
Your phone finna ring off the hook, bro.
No, it ain't.
It's gonna be somebody go, oh, so you and I knew you. Watch.
But it ain't gonna be that way if Lee just said, if he stand on what he said about he was honest and everybody knew what from the jump. So
yeah, everybody know me and they knew who I was and what I did.
Well, we remember the story about the constants and the variables now. Go back to the prior podcast.
They knew what it was about.
Go back to the prior podcast when he talked about the constants and the variables.
That's why he can talk about it.
That's why he can talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. He ain't sugarcoating it.
That should go then. For what?
yeah. I mean, we said earlier, you got to stand on it.
I was at 45. I know, and that's just on my friends list. I ain't talking about the ones I ain't even on Facebook. I ain't even dealt with. So yeah, you. Like I said, I think when I was my second wife, when she posed this question to me when we was first dating, I want to say I was at, and that was before Facebook now. So I was at, I think I told her 60. And I was hell on wheels back then. So yeah.
I told you. He should have put his hand up too.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, so with that being said, well, you know what, we'll avoid that. Mitch at the house, but
I'm good. I'm good.
You think you up around 150, Mitch?
I think I'm close. If I'm not, I think I'm close. Look, I played college basketball, and I was a high school basketball player, and I'd have been somewhere everywhere playing basketball. So I could say I'm pretty close.
Okay.
I ain't gonna sit here and lie and say that I was this and that, but I'm gonna say I was pretty lucky.
Okay.
My funny looking self was pretty lucky.
Hey, look,
So
I ain't
the only
gonna.
one up there that won't admit it, but that's fine. I said 2 out of 3, so okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you that no. If it is, I swear to somebody that I don't think it's nowhere near that. I just don't.
Well, we don't believe you, but that's okay. We still love you.
Gotta remember, you know what I'm saying? I got married at 25. Shit.
I did too.
Damn. Where I fuck up at?
You know what?
Wow.
You know what?
I should have waited till I was 25 then.
Oh.
Help him.
So I guess Leon is it, huh?
I fucked up. I got married younger than that.
Oh, wow. And I
Yeah.
thought that was super young. Okay.
Mhm.
Damn, Leach,
I don't think it. I
When
don't
I
think it would bother me
first
much
married,
though if somebody asked me about that count. I don't think it would bother me because I wouldn't ask.
But I don't think, even if a woman would ask, I really don't think it would bother them that much. It didn't bother me.
no, it didn't bother my
Um,
second wife either.
But why not? But why not ask that in the beginning? Why go through a whole, kind of like your relationship stage, and then before you take the
Mm-hmm.
next step, you ask that question. If
they
you know
probably
that you
asked that
don't want to date a guy with a high body count, then you ask him in the beginning.
They probably asked that question because they was doing some moves and they done flipped them and turned them
But
and
they ain't gonna tell the truth if they,
so they want to know how many other folk they done did that with. That's what that is.
you know what?
See,
I ain't
that's a
going.
whole nother question. That's a whole
Yep.
nother body count,
Yep.
and then what I done did with different folks is a whole nother question to be asking me.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna tell you, don't ask me that question because you don't want to know that answer.
All
That's
right.
right. That's right. Don't get upset about the answer.
Body count is one thing. What I do with people is different, a whole different thing.
Okay,
Mm.
wait a minute. Let get Andrea. Andrea, what's your thoughts on the body count and how would you take it and would you feel any type of way? And is a certain body count too high for you for a man?
Being asked that question, I wouldn't have a problem with that, but you're asking the wrong question.
Okay, please
The
enlighten us,
body,
love.
the body count question is really not important, especially when you're into somebody and you like them or whatever, whatever. The most important question you should be asking is, what's your STD count?
Exactly. That's the best question right there. You're right about that one.
I can hear you. What question should you be asking?
You should be asking, what's your
Status.
STD count?
Your
STD
status.
Status count, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because while you
Right.
out here humping and grinding and whatever you're doing with all these different folks, uh, when the last time you've been checked out?
Mm-hmm.
Man, the problem with that is that, and I'm gonna
People
go
scared.
slightly off kilter here, right? If I'm with a woman and it just so happened to come across, like y'all said, them questions I don't even want to ask, but if that did just so happen to come up and she tell me, she been with 60, 70 men, let's just say somewhere up in there, right? And even if she fucking around, right? If I'm
Mm-hmm.
doing a whole lot of things for her, I'm gonna cut back for the simple reason you charging me new car prices. That shit is a used car, baby. I'm gonna cut back on your ass cause no, I ain't paying new car prices for that used goddamn no, I ain't no, hell no.
You know
Okay, so
that.
that would
You
be the
know
same
what?
thing. That would be the same thing for you guys being shit. You delivering you stuff too.
But you knew it
Yeah.
was you, Mario.
Uh
That's a bit you. It ain't fresh off the car lot.
yeah,
You
but
ain't
see,
pulling up
And
in
I
the
can guarantee,
garage with a.
and
You
I
ain't
can
pulling up in the
guarantee you
garage.
most of, and I
You're
can
not pulling up
guarantee
in
you
the
most of what
garage.
you, most of what you been with wasn't fresh off the lot too.
No, it wasn't.
No. See, I'm
But
saying
ain't none
all
of
that
it
to
new.
say that's why you don't ask them fucking questions. That's what I'm saying. That's why you don't get into that. That's why you don't talk about that, because somebody's feelings is gonna be hurt. No matter what a woman say, a man say, somebody gonna sit on that shit, sleep on it, and go, wait, you said 50
marinating.
motherfuckers? Yes, that's it. That's why you don't talk about that shit.
But it's good to talk about those type of things.
I
For
don't
who?
see why it matters. If
Yeah,
you,
that's
As
what I'm saying.
far
For
as
who?
how many people a person's been with, that to me that's really irrelevant.
but if
I
y'all,
honestly need to
yeah.
know what have you what have you contracted sexual,
Okay.
if anything at all. I'd rather know that versus your body count.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But the value of the question is that they've been dating exclusively for a minute, but before they decided to go to that step, he or she wanted to know the status. So you already been dating.
I was gonna say they waited too late. It's too late to ask that question.
I agree.
It's
And
never
especially
too late
if
to ask that question.
no, go
As
ahead.
long as you
It's
had
too late to
already
ask the
been
question
together.
about how many
If
people
you
they
had
sleep.
been together, sexually yet, that it's never too late to ask that question.
How many people they slept with?
Daddy,
That's the question I'm talking about. It's too late to ask that one.
if you had been together sexually, it's I can see after y'all already slept together. Yes, it's probably too late then. But before, you can ask that anytime you get ready to. Whenever the two people feel comfortable with having that conversation.
But I wouldn't waste my time dating him if I felt some type of way about maybe
I
what
don't
his
ask
status
questions
was.
I don't want to know the real answer to. I don't ask those questions.
And that's what I say. But let me switch it up real quick, and we're gonna get into this. Mitch, I want to ask you this. She tell you that, say she slept with 35 men, and she say I slept with 33 of them raw. Would that make a difference?
It depends, because I don't know how many I did without, and I ain't gonna sit back and be a hypocrite and say because you did this, but as long as she got a piece of paper saying this, that, and this, and that on it, you know what I'm saying? With a date that's close to what this date is, you know what I mean? It probably wouldn't matter.
Okay. All right. What about you, Lee J? Would that matter to you?
Yeah, I'm with Mitch. As long as she ain't caught nothing that's been they can't get rid of, or if she then got rid of it and ain't come bringing it to me, that's your business.
Don't be bringing me no suitcases.
Right.
Do the women feel that same way too about the men? Miss Donetta, you feel that way too?
Yeah, basically. Because I do know that.
That was a little hesitation there.
She got other things that she talking about, referring to, that she thinking about.
There was a little hesitation there. Come on, my boy. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
Well, and the reason I said it because my husband and I had that conversation, and when I asked him, did he have protective sex with all of them, he was like, hell no. And I think he was waiting for me to have some sort of reaction, and I really didn't, because with my measly ones that I had on my one hand, they all were protective. So, I couldn't really say anything. And that was in the past. And I knew he was, clean from any STD. So, no, it wouldn't make no difference. Mm-mm.
Marlena, would that have made a difference to you? Say 35 women, 32 raw.
Good look. You on mute, baby.
Say it again, because I can't hear in here.
I say you found out that the man you kicking it with say that his body count is only 35, but he don't slept with 32 of them raw. Does that make a difference?
Not as long as he clean.
There you go.
Okay. All right. I see the general consensus here. What about you, Suge?
I think as long as he's bringing back a good bill of health, then we good.
Oh, whoa. I got a question to ask.
Okay,
So,
go ahead.
You gonna be ready to speak into the mic, knowing that he went with 32 without, you gonna still speak into the mic readily?
Sure.
You talking to me?
She is off into another world.
Who do you want to answer that?
Speak into the mic. Am I
Come on
gonna
now,
speak
you know what?
Probably not. Not right off at the beginning, no.
Okay.
And here where the conflict of interest come in at. Here we go.
Right.
So it's okay for him to, do the lambada, but you can't speak into the mic.
No, I can't. Not right off at the beginning, no. Mm-mm.
So let's put this in plain English. You can fuck at the beginning, but can't suck in the beginning.
I'm sorry, honey.
I'm just asking. And they say, make it make sense now. Make it make sense.
Yeah, basically,
That's a damn lie.
No, I'm not a damn. I know. I can promise you that I am not a damn lie on that. But anyway, see, some things are privileged. And not only that, I most definitely got to feel you that way. No,
never understood that, man.
Me either.
I've never understood that. I gotta feel you to suck your dick. Oh yeah, but you can bend me over and fuck all night, but I ain't gonna suck no dick. What?
Oh, Mario, that's a lie. I'm gonna tell you why I say that's a lie. Now, it might not be a lie to her, and
it
in
might
your
be a
case,
lie for some, but not me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In your case, because a lot of those that I was talking about with me, it started with that.
And that's usually how it started, bitch. That's what I said.
Exactly.
That usually is. I mean, I hate to say this, but back for us, that's usually a version of foreplay and kissing. And I mean, you know how many times that has been done before anything happens.
That was then. This is now.
No, wait. So you saying women don't do it now?
I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you have a lot of people out there, a lot of women out there. You know, they just love to get down like that, and then you have those like who are like me that's not gonna just suck you off like that. Just because
even when you was young.
No.
Even when you was young, you didn't.
Even when I was young, I did.
Okay.
As y'all recall, I have said this plenty of times. Hell, I ain't started doing that shit until I was well over in my damn 30s. Matter of fact, mid-30s.
Come on now.
But yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna knock you. I mean, everybody got their preferences, and everybody, got things that they say. You still be hearing these stories of people 40 and 50 still virgins and all of that. So, I guess it's believable. I mean, you can't miss what you never had, right?
That's right.
So I guess, it's believable. But usually once, as Life Jenny say, once you find that SEX, usually you don't put that back in the box. That thing stay out. So
Mario, question. Is it socially acceptable to ask a woman how old she was when she did the first time?
At some point, most people who gonna talk and date, usually that come up at some point when you lost your virginity. Cause we've even talked about this, so it comes up when two people trying to get to know each other.
Because I'm very interested in knowing how old we were when we first did that. And the reason why I say that because see, people don't actually tell the truth about those things. Either they're embarrassed about it or don't want nobody to know that they was this age when they did it.
That
See,
falls
I
up
was
under the body
17 the
count
first time
thing
I
too,
did
though.
that. And I didn't know what the hell was going on. She was telling me what to do. And I was just following directions. I'm just telling you the truth. You got to learn some kind of way, right?
Yeah, you do. You do.
That's why I said that. How old are you, Miss Dinette, the first time you did that? Spoke into the mic.
I was in my late 20s and getting ready to go into my 30s.
Okay. Well, we already know about you, Andrea, because you said you was almost 30. Dirty
I was
30.
in my mid-30s, about 34, somewhere along there.
Right. I just always wondered about that. That's one of those interesting things.
Well, how old were you when you ate some cookies?
Boy, I would have fell out if you would have said spoken to the mic.
I said 17.
Oh,
Did you not hear me say that?
I didn't hear you, baby. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mario?
Uh-oh.
I would definitely out of high school when I was doing stuff like that, because you know where I grew up, people was always say, "Boy, don't you know? Well, you know, but you nasty about you eating that Gucci, boy." No, I ain't do no shit like that. Till I met an older girl, and she was like, you know, that's some little boy shit. Grow the fuck up, you know, be a man. Look at this thing. Hey, look at that thing. Look at that thing. God damn, she right.
Triple A.
And you was tapped out from that first lick, huh?
No, I just did it that one time. I ain't did it since.
How old was I?
The lies you did.
No, that's a lie.
It's a lie, damn it.
That's why we got what's going on.
Did you answer Triple A?
We ain't give him a chance to. Go ahead, bro.
You said how old was I when I first?
Hey, Coochie.
Early 20s.
See, he made it out of high school before he did it too. Mitch was just fast.
Yeah.
I was.
Mitch was an athlete, so he had stuff that was thrown at him. He ain't fooling nobody.
You're right. You're right.
I know. I had two brothers who were athletes, so I know. I know what them girls do.
Yeah.
So right.
All right. I want to say, let's switch it up. Let's talk real quick. I know we talked about it real quick, and this is gonna be way different from what we talked. Let's just talk real quick about the unfortunate people who jumped their ass at this I don't know, Easter egg and died. That's what the equivalents of what this shit was. Them little plastic Easter egg that they hide for the kids on Easter. That was the equivalent.
Okay.
Paid $250,000 each.
Yep.
And the 19-year-old did not even want to go.
Want to go? His daddy made him go.
Said, "Well, the way that we can bond together." His mother
said all right.
That he had some, you know, he just didn't want to go, but because his dad paid for it and he said this is a good way for us to bond, he went. He had some trepidations about going. The gentleman that was the president of the company, they had talked to him earlier about the hull of that ship and telling them that it was not going to, so the pressure that's underwater. And he said, and they apparently had used it before, that same material before, but they were fortunate enough to survive that. Well, this time they didn't. The only saving grace is they didn't suffer, because if they imploded like they thought it did, it was an immediate death.
Damn. See,
They was crushed from inside out.
Yeah. The problem with this whole thing is that they had successful trips, but they never went as deep as they were trying to go this particular time.
But my thing is, you pay $250,000 just to say that you've been down there to see the Titanic because they couldn't get out to get anything. It was just to see it.
Yep. Y'all know how bad this is when white people is coming out saying this is white people shit. You know how bad this gotta be.
And it
is.
It is.
You know how bad when the white people go, you don't know what shit. I've been trying not to say nothing, but I ain't gonna even lie. This is some white people shit. It's messed up when white people saying this white people shit. Then they talking about they order parts from Amazon. What type of company are you ordering parts for a submarine from Amazon? Oh my!
All places.
What's your thoughts on this, Leon?
That's some of the dumbest rock shit I ever seen in my life. The fuck. And then, like I said, I've been hearing about all this different stuff that was going on. And then to actually be driving the damn thing with a game, what was it, a PlayStation?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Y'all dumb enough. They was driving the submarine with a PlayStation 5 controller.
Oh, hell no.
Y'all is dumber than a box of freshly bought rocks.
Pet rocks.
Who in the fuck want to get in that goddamn boat? Is y'all crazy? They was crazy as hell.
If somebody would have just told you like what some of the stuff you just said, some of the stuff Miss Dinetta said, some of the stuff Mitch said, and told you this, you said, damn, what movie is this? You swear this ain't real, man. This is not real.
Yeah. It's not real for us.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, you're right. Then they paid, like she said, $250,000 to do this. They just got money. Just I
wouldn't give you $5.
All right, Mitch, give us your synopsis of this thing.
Okay, to me, them going down in that little baby sardine can is like being what's that little dude that say he sell propane and propane accessories?
Hank Hill.
You know? Yeah.
Oh, you talking about his dad at Cotton.
Boy, now look here. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody do white shit better than white folks, boy. It's just like, how many times you seen these damn space shuttles go up and blow up? How many times this shit got to happen before we learn that some places we were never meant to go? If I wasn't born with fish gills, I don't need to have my ass down there. If I didn't have wings on my back, that means I don't need to have my ass in space. I can't breathe up there, so what do I need to do that for? White folks like to flirt with death. Black folks ain't gonna do that. White folks do every damn thing as a thrill seek. Climbing mountains. Motherfucking what you call that shit? Bungee jumping. Black folks don't hardly do shit like that. Hang gliding. Jumping out of fucking airplane.
Right.
Man, look, I'll push your ass out, but you ain't finna push me.
I done jumped out of two planes in my whole life, and that was because I had to.
Well, I'm just saying. Ain't no damn way, man.
That's what I said. When you put all this together, man, it just don't sound real, seem real. They say they let a guy go because he had done told them, hey, look, man, I don't think this shit's safe. They got rid of him. Then they say 3 more people came back behind them and say, look, man, y'all got away with this the first time. Good luck to you. Y'all can't keep doing this shit. This shit is not safe. But they did it anyway. What you think on this, Andrea? What's your thought?
WPS. That's what I think of it. I mean,
no,
it's
it
like,
is.
well, shit, that's weak. As mentioned, said we ain't about to do that. First of all, I wouldn't pay that much money to go nowhere. If I got to pay that much to go, I'm sorry, I just won't be going. I can be doing other things with that money. But anyway, no, I'm sorry.
And then I was listening to somebody that put a comedian talking about this shit up on Facebook. Now he put a picture of the sub up. The sub ain't got no window. How is you going to see the Titanic? You ain't got no windows to look out.
Any damn way.
You ain't got no windows to look out. Nothing. You basically driving the damn thing with a camera in front of it, and that's it. So how you gonna see something?
And so what, they have a big screen TV hooked up in it too so they can see?
I guess so.
Yeah, you might as well just sit your ass at home and watch it on TV.
Thank you. Because that's what you was doing.
Woo. Go ahead, Leah. Once they handed me that PlayStation joystick, I would have got my ass up out that bitch.
Shit.
Ain't no way.
You wasn't getting out after they killed that motherfucking dough. You wasn't getting out that motherfucker.
They were probably in there sitting on crates too.
Milk crates.
Milk crate.
Oh shit. What I say? You paid $250,000. So they say, well, 5 people on that thing, right?
Right.
Good. So they made what? What that 1.2
million and a half?
Yep.
1.25.
Yep. That's what I said. Oh my God. Wow. But like I said, man, when white people come out and say, hey, look, we gotta admit, that's the whitest of the white shit right there. Even the white people going, y'all might have took that one too far. Now people gonna say, I know that shit gonna turn into a slur. I know your dumb ass ain't, you submarine again. You dumb as fuck. You submarining. So Mitch, where was that? Aruba, you said you want to go? Would you go in the submarine, Mitch?
Hell to the no.
Oh my goodness.
Anything that's going underwater and I gotta rely on the pressure. You do know, even if they would have found that damn thing and got there in time, they'd have to depressurize before they could bring it to the top. They were goners from the jump. Even if they would have found them, they have to depressurize coming up from that depth back up, or the same thing was gonna happen. I'm not getting in no bullshit like that. I'm sorry. I'm not getting on in no motherfucking spaceship. Look, we got enough problems here on Earth and go to and find a Martian that don't like black people either. Fuck that.
But here's the thing. They said it didn't even have no propulsion unit to get back up. The way they floated back up was to drop weight, and it naturally just ascends back up. Like, who the fuck wrong with this? It's just flawed through and through, man. Just no matter how you.
Let me share something with you. Because I live in a Navy town with the largest naval station in the United States. When I was I think I was in junior high school, they were having tours of the different ships. They took us on an air carrier. That was cool. And we rode around and came back. Then they put us on in a submarine. First of all, I had problems because it was such a closed space, and I was young. And then they took us for a ride. We was able to stand on top first. And then they said, okay, we're going to dive down. And then we got inside the submarine. There ain't no way. And I understand now why they give them psychological tests to be on a submarine. I was a teenager and I was like, nah, ain't no way in the world y'all can get me.
Your ass was wigging out, wasn't you?
I was. And I'm not claustrophobic. But that pinging sound that you hear on the
on
war,
TV.
yeah, the war and stuff. That's real.
Mm-hmm.
People think it's just Hollywood. No. That
That's
pinging
real.
sound real. And
Yeah.
they had guys, and they had me in the radar room because I was into, maps and all that kind of stuff. So they had me in there. That you could never, you can't even pay me $250,000 to get in a submarine for nothing. I knew from that point that ain't my forte. Being under the water like that, no.
You can't drink all that water, Miss Donetta.
I
That's what
know.
I wanted to say. You better than me. I would have knew before I even did all that. Nah, I'm good.
Well, it was a class thing, and I ain't had no choice. My
Damn.
mama signed the permission slip. That meant I had to go.
I got something else to say about that. You finna laugh about this, cause it's funny as hell to me too. I bet you ain't no black people in the sea, not many, that's there because they drowned. I bet you there's no black people up there on one of them motherfucking mountains that these motherfuckers trying to climb that's froze to hell. I bet you it ain't no black people left at that motherfucking space station. You get what I'm saying?
I
All
give
this
you
shit
all of them
is them.
except for the sea, cause all them refugees and shit trying to come from Cuba and Haiti and shit. A few of them done died out there.
Well, that ain't, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I
talking
say.
about
But for
motherfuckers.
the most part, I get you. You
Yeah.
right. You right. Especially with the mountains and the goddamn space station.
We ain't doing that shit. We ain't trying to do that shit. You ain't getting shit for doing that, for climbing no damn Mount Everest. What the fuck you getting? A thrill. It's a rush. Shit. Rush your ass to the hospital. Rush your ass to the heaven. That's what you doing.
Okay, so what you saying, Mitch? You ain't got no adventurer, explorer spirit?
I ain't jumping off a fucking curb. How about that?
Shit, especially at this age, cause you. But that's funny that you say that, cause you remember this time you would just run, jump off the bleachers and shit. And now you think about it.
Boy.
Nah, I'm gonna walk around. Cause I ain't gonna twist no ankle jumping off that motherfucker.
Dude, I used to
I'm gonna
jump
walk
fences.
around.
I used to jump fences. Used to jump high hurdles and grab the fence and swing my legs over it. Shit, man, I tried to do that shit, boy. I've been fell around, man, fucked around, even hit my nuts or hit the damn ground and still not even finished and cleared the damn fence. I ain't doing that shit no more. Them days is gone.
Them days ago, I was like that when I took him to the park yesterday. He was like, "Jump over the," like they had a little with the little wood chips with the playground, the swing sets and all that, and they got like a wood log outlining the whole little thing. And he ran and jumped over it. He said, "Run and jump over, people." I'm like, "Shit, me, I'm a step over this day." They don't fuck around, twist no ankle, trying to please you.
Twist? You mean break?
Yeah, well, break, yeah, but I wasn't
I
doing
call
that shit.
myself gonna get out and run and race against one of my stepkids, man. I was winning. I happened to look back and caught a Charlie horse, boy. I hit the street so hard. My ass bounced when I hit the damn ground. And they just laughing when they passed me. I caught a Charlie horse, boy. I couldn't even stand up. And I think I was more embarrassed than I was hurt.
Yeah, I mean that happens. That happens. All right, one more question, then we're gonna get up out of here, y'all. And then we're gonna keep this going. I mean, we're gonna get up out of here and move on. I see Marlena finally. I hope her flight finally came.
Yeah, she said that she got kicked out, but then she said her plane yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, well, great, cause she been there a long time. So yeah, we gonna end it with this. We was looking at something. I forgot the name of the group. I think Andrea invited me to this group. I forgot it called Christian something. You know the group I'm talking about, Andrea?
I don't think that's the one I put you in. But
ChristianMingle.com.
No. They had a thing up there and said you broke up with your ex, right? And then they said the ex kept wanting to get back with you. Then somebody called you, one of your friends called you up and said, "Hey man, I thought you stopped messing with such and such." Then you say, "I ain't messed with her in a while." And you say, "No, man, I just saw you over there." And I'm asking you this, bitch. I just saw you over there. You say, "I ain't been with her." They send you a picture and you see it. You know that ain't you. She wanted you back so bad she went and got somebody who looked just like you. How would you feel?
So what you asking? What would I do?
Yeah, what do you do? You said, "Damn, I made that much of an impression. She said she couldn't get me back. She wouldn't have found a motherfucker look just like me."
I will probably track her down and try to catch them together, so I can look at him and start laughing. I'll probably start grinning and laughing then. But
I
ain't nothing
mean,
I
that
can
shit
do.
would be funny though. You know, you get a kid,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
looking
it'd be
at you,
funny.
and you say, "That's my ex," and she looking around, he looking around like, "Wait." For your friend to call you up, she did a damn good job in choosing. And when
You
when
ain't
your
lying.
friend thought that was you with her,
You ain't lying. Oof.
what did that happen to you, Miss Donnell? The same thing, you know, your ex went and got somebody that looked like you.
Then I must have put a really good impression on him. So I
Whipple
was,
tail.
but she can't.
Whatever you want.
When I
Oh
say
man.
goodbye,
All right with me.
I go back for seconds for some things, but that's not one of them.
Oops.
Okay, I hear you. What about you, Drill? You find out that somebody went and got a carbon copy of you.
Damn, you missed me that much?
Oh, I be want to ask some questions. Hey, where you find the bag? Are we
Right.
some kid? My dad have been playing around. What going on here? I want to know some answers, you know, for real. What about you, Lee Jack?
Man, let me find out my ex and found somebody look just like me. I'm finna laugh my ass off. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be like what Adrian say. Damn, I must have made one hell of an impression on your ass to find my doppelganger.
Right.
God damn.
A piece of y'all, piece of curiosity wouldn't want y'all to at least see him, you know, just say, I don't want him back. I at least got to see this motherfucker.
I don't even want to. Don't. I'm not that curious. No.
Mm.
I'll take their word for it. Mm-mm.
Even though
The
your
thing
best
is,
friend swear to God that was you.
she's searching me out because
I'll be up in a
never
minute.
gonna come back. No, I don't want you thinking that. You be happy with my double. That's fine.
Shit, I may need to hire them to help me be in two places at one time so I can get away with some shit.
Right.
All right, y'all. We gonna leave it there. Marlena finally got her flight. Thank you for that. Thank you guys for hanging out with us and listening to it. Don't forget we out there in them digital streets. atotalview22.com is yeah, we gonna roll with that. atotalview22 at gmail.com. Facebook, join the group. Trying to get the subscribers and the memberships and all that stuff up. So join the group. We appreciate it. And Big Mitch, you want to close them out? Talk to the people.
Well, I appreciate y'all staying in with us and hanging out with us tonight. I hate that we don't have Marlena and Madeline, but you know, it's still a great show. Come back and see us next week.
All right. With that being said, broski, Mr. Lee Jack, Mr. Triple H, Mr. O1, talk to him.
It's been one hell of a night. Enjoyed everybody, even though, like I said earlier at the beginning of the show, twitching and glitching. But hey, we still made it do what it do. We still came through, had a hell of a show, and talked about quite a few things, and got a lot of opinions. Can't wait for next week to see everybody back again and do it all over again.
All right. I'm definitely feeling that, bruh. Producer, talk to him, baby.
Well, I truly hope that you guys enjoyed tonight's show. Always, we're like Mario say, we're out there. Listen, join in on the fun. You can do that at totalview22.com. And always leave us your comments, your thoughts up on our YouTube channel. If you're watching the show, or just email us at atotalview22@gmail.com. And I hope that you guys have a good night.
Okay. Well, real quick before Ms. Dinetta Mama D take us out of here, Mitch brought up a really good point in the group, in the chats and stuff. Hey, y'all, if we putting out decent content of topics that y'all feel y'all want to converse on and say something to, go ahead and interact. Let's try to get more interaction in the group. People, I mean, it'd be some really nice topics and subject in there. Let's talk. Let's see what's on each other's mind. Let's see what opinions other people got. Let's go back and forth. Let's create good humor and dialogue inside the group. You know, so let's get more active in the group, people. And that's my PSA for this particular show. Mama D, how you doing, pretty lady? Talk to him.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing with us tonight. The Rugrats were good. They played in the playpen fine. Andrea is back in the fold because she's out of punishment. And to piggyback on what Mario said, we have a lot of new members, and there are a lot of things that we've probably already discussed. But it doesn't matter, because if it's something that you're interested in and you want us to talk about it, we have no problems about talking about it again. Because believe me, we pretty much know everybody's secrets in this group right here. So now we want to get some other people's opinions of some things, and you don't have to divulge everything in your life, but if it's something that you want to hear about, or a subject or a topic that you want to be discussed, and it doesn't really matter. We go from soup to nuts. It could be political, it could be religious, it could be sexual. It doesn't really matter. We are quite learned people here, and we all have opinions, as Leon said, like assholes. Everybody got one. Some of them stink, some of them don't.
All of them stink.
All of them don't. Anyway, we would like to hear from you guys. Just don't join us because somebody asked you to and you join. We really want you to be active, and we do want to hear your feedback.
All right, well
Just
said.
I want to say one thing there, that there's a little correction to what some of what Ms. Dinetta said. We really try to stay away from the religion, because that's a whole another chapter, and everybody have their own certain opinions and their own certain beliefs on that. So we do try to really just stay away from it. But yet, if you do need some type of spiritual guidance or whatnot, always reach out to Miss Dinetta. She's always there and available and ready to listen.
Only reason I'm not gonna play the number 12 card here because it has something to do with religion, but that feels kind of number 12-ish.
Come on.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, Donetta, do you feel like you were thrown under the bus, or do you not?
I don't, because I knew that was coming, and that's fine. I don't have a problem talking. Let me speak for me. I don't have a problem talking about religion. So if you got a question, you can ask me. I'll just put that out there.
That's what I see it. Because I know she will. So how was that number 12, bitch? No, shut up. Anyway, good night, people. Love you. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you guys come back and join us next week when we record again. Because we'll be here. Hopefully, you'll be here too. Good night.
Good night. And for those of you that missed the Wheels on a Bus Be Round and Round, that will not be played anymore. Good night.
I got a total proof.